Hey guys, welcome back to Helping Hand, and today we have another two who are seeking help, and I decided to change it up the way I do this now because that last episode was a bit long. It was so. What I've done is I've done all the work off camera and come back with my results. So first of all, let's go to the questions. Profitofgork, hello, says, "Hi Sinister. Do you know any good sound effects for free on the interwebs? Can you tell me how to improve my video, the Orc Invasion Part 1 and Part 2? Thanker." Well, I did have a look at your videos and I have actually seen them before. And the one thing I recommend mainly is, try not to use, popular music, or try not to use music that, people can sing along to, because I found that with them, I found them a bit distracting, and I found myself a little more listening to the song than I was watching the video. But and also, as far as the way you do the videos, I think the way you do the explosions with a cotton wool is really good. But I'd recommend maybe change your editing software. I'm gonna leave loads of links down below for all this kind of stuff, right? But I'm gonna ask you, right, try to change from Movie Maker, because I can tell you use Movie Maker because of the style of the what they call now. Never mind. The style of the text boxes. That's the word, right? I'd recommend. I'm gonna leave a link down below to a top 10 list of the best free editing software options. The one at the very bottom that it says number 1 is going to be Movie Maker. I wouldn't recommend it personally, because you need to be able to edit your sound. And while I'm on that as well, I'd recommend when you find a software that you like using and that lets you have a video track and an audio track underneath it, you're probably gonna want to use voices. For the voices, I'd recommend use pretty much any mic. Use a headset mic or anything, but record it using Audacity, which is the one I use personally to record Hugh Ronda's voices. And I'd highly recommend that. That's free as well. I'm going to leave a link to that below as well. Same to the top 10 list. I'm going to leave that below as well. As for the free music, I found two. I didn't want to spend too long because the question after yours is kind of on a time limit at the moment. So I found two for you, right? One of them is free sfx.co.uk. You will need to make a profile on it, just to sign on. But you don't have to do anything with it. But that one has a free sound library, which has some pretty good ones. The next one would be soundj.com, which I don't think you need to sign on to that one. I think with that one you just simply find the track. You can listen to the track beforehand, and then you can just click download, and then save to or save as, and there you go. Another recommendation I'd have is definitely invest in a tripod of sorts. I'm going to leave a link below to Amazon.com, because I'm not sure if you were from the UK or America or whatever. But, I'm going to leave a link below to Amazon.com of a list of tripods, well, mini tripods. They are, like the one my camera's on at the moment. They're tripods that can go from basically this height to roughly chest height, they are. And those are perfect for doing stop motion. There are also ones in the list which are micro tripods, which are ones that are basically this tall, which can't be adjusted, but they're really cheap. And all the tripods in the list are $20 and less. And if you want to look for if you're from the UK, just go on Amazon.co.uk and type in tripod, or mini tripod, or micro tripod. But I'd recommend not going for a micro tripod that's that big. I'd recommend go for one that can be 30 centimeters, at least, and bigger. Because let me think. You can get ones that go from roughly about 20 to 30 centimeters, and then go bigger, because you're gonna want to, you know, mix it up a bit. You're not gonna always want to do on the floor stuff. You're gonna want to do stuff that's up on a table as well. So I just recommend go for that. I'd recommend, if you're going on the UK one, I couldn't find it in the American one, but look for one by Hammer. It's H-A-M-A. That's the one I use. It's one that you should probably find for between £10 and £16. So yeah, that's all my recommendations to you. I'd recommend, for the links, it would be freesfx.co.uk, soundj.com. I'm going to leave a link for you as well for the tripods, for the top 10 list on the free editing software, and also Audacity. I will leave a link in there as well, in the bottom below as well. Okay, moving on. We're 5 minutes in, so we're looking good so far, right? Next question is by VirtuaLlegoMan. Hi, I'm looking for a camcorder for videos where I can show my figures and such. I also plan to use it for stop motion, so it would have to have an option for a remote. It doesn't have to be HD, but I'd like it to stay in my budget of $250. If you can't find it, that'll be fine. I'll just keep looking. Thanks, Jacob from WLF Studios. Well, good news, Jacob. I have found one, but like I said before, it's on a time constraint because it is on Amazon.com. It's not a brand new one. They have 2 refurbished ones left, right? But don't knock it, because my first camcorder, which was this Sony Handycam, yeah, it's not gonna focus in because it's on video. Yeah, it's a Sony Handycam. This is not the one I found for you though. I'm just saying this was a refurbished unit and it was awesome, right? Refurbished units, never knock them, right? Because they've been refurbished, you know. But anyway, the one I found for you is a Canon Vixia. I think is let me hang on. HF-M301 it's a Canon Vixia HF-M301, and it is for. Hang on, I should have wrote these down. It is currently at. They have 2 refurbished ones. One is. Right, they have 2 refurbished ones. One of them is at $189, and postage and packaging is $12. And I actually looked up. This camera is a $400 minimum camera, and you're getting it for about $200. It does have the option for a remote. Whether it comes with it, I don't know. You may have to look for it, but I also found out as well that that camera is way better than the one I started off with, because the camera there, it comes with a microphone import, which is one of the main things that you really want out of a starting camera. But what I'm going to say is this, right? That camera is basically the type of camera I was originally looking for when I bought this, because I couldn't find one with a microphone input, but you can guarantee this camera will last you. If it's okay, you know, and it comes to you fine, it will last you, because it has a microphone import. It does 1080p HD. It's also got a hot shoe, which is the same thing that's on top of this camera right now, which is the thing that allows you to put an external microphone on top of it. And well, it's Canon. You said you was looking for something new. Canon, Panasonic, Sony, and all that. It's Canon. They are generally pretty good. And yeah, don't be put off by the refurbished part of it, because like I said, you know, this one is a refurbished unit. It's fine. But anyway, if there is problems with it, don't be afraid to return it, because Amazon do an excellent return policy. They have an excellent return policy thing, because the camera I had before this, I hated it, and I returned it just before the 30 days were up, and I got a full refund, and I managed to get this then. So yeah, I'd recommend that, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below for the camera. And like I said, there's only 2 left, so if you're gonna go for it, there's only 1 left at that price. The other one is at $450. If you miss it, leave a comment in the description below again, and I shall try and find another one. I won't put it into a video. I'll try and get a link to you on in the comment section, right? So I hope that helped all you guys. We're about to run out of time, and let me know if how much help this was. So I'm SynisterDan. This was Helping Hand. See ya.